947, sorry, on crude this time, crude oil futures. We have the short-term trend down. Now you'll notice it's only a couple moments after that 945 turned on gold. We were literally watching both of them simultaneously for you guys here in the room. If you guys are with us, we took these almost back to back here. But you can see another example, guys, of another entry, right? Obviously, you can take an entry there at 944. I took the second entry down here, short-term trend down. We're breaking below the red lines, breaking below the swing low. Again, doesn't matter which one you took there, guys. Both of them were nice big winners for you at 947 here in the crude. 51 was the fill for me. That was the second entry, right? The second entry was the one I took. And so 51 was the fill. We got our +4 target, 2 off at 4, 1 off at 8. Trailed that stop to lock in 5 more ticks. That takes 21 ticks out of the market. $10 a tick, 210 USD. So as you can see, guys, now at 947, before 10 o'clock here, we really had that's a decent profit in our pocket so far. Let's keep moving. On the euro, next up on the euro, 10.05. Now just a couple minutes, 15, 20 minutes later, 10.05. We're back on the euro, the symbol 6E this time. A little bit different. This is 12.50 per tick. Okay, so a little bit different than the crude and the gold, be a little more profitable there for you. And you can see we were looking for a DX pattern long up top here. Up top, we were looking for a reversal off these lows in the euro for a DX pattern long. We also had the dollar at the highs. As you can see, though, we didn't get that happen, though. We broke below the lows there. Once we broke below these lows, though, we realized right away, no DX pattern long. Now let's look to the scalps to see what we can get for the short side here. So we broke below swing low here. That, of course, is your entry for your breaker pattern short. 28.58 was the fill. We got our +4 filled. Move out stop down to entry +1. We got stopped out for +1. That'll be 2 off at 4, 2 off at 1. That totals 4 contracts total. That's 10 ticks times 12.50 is 125 USD. So nice, easy winner there on the euro as well at 10.05. And then we got 2 more here, guys. 10.29 and 10.45, both here on crude. Final 2 trades on crude. Here's the first one here at 10.29. Guys, very simple patterns here right now. Very simple stuff. Now, in this case, guys, at 10.30, 10.25, 10.28, we began to see a pattern here, 2-step pattern long and a breaker pattern short. Now, we went over this in great detail today in the room this morning. We talked about how when we see price resting on these red lines here, right, these red support levels here, we're going to see a breaker pattern to the short side, and we're then going to see a 2-step pattern to the long side, right? The reversal pattern is a 2-step. The continuation pattern is a breaker pattern. We decided, of course, because we didn't see the break above that swing high there at 76.85, we couldn't take the 2-step long, so we looked for the breaker pattern short. Now, if you recall, at that time, guys, right below 76.70, right, 76.70, we had a double bottom right there. Okay, so that's why we couldn't take the first breaker short. We had to wait for the second one. So we waited for the second entry here in this breaker short because the first entry was trading right into support. There was all kinds of support here. We wanted to break below that support. That's exactly what we did here, guys, on this, of course, six trade this morning here at 10:30 on the crude. 76.59 was the fill. Now, we did not get our first target filled. It blew right through the first target, filled our second target at +8. So we took 3 off at +8. That's 24 ticks. Then we took the final contract off at +6. We trailed our stop and got bounced out at +6. So you've got +8 times 3, 24, +6 can be 30 ticks or 300 USD. All right, guys, $10 a tick on the crude. And then finally, guys, after that, our final trade of the morning here before I had to run to the doctor this morning, we had an early close this morning because the doctor's appointment I had to get to was at 10:45, just before 11 o'clock. You can see I had a great day here. We'll finish things up here on the crude. Again, short-term trend down. You can tell that I'm looking at my trigger line there. Nice steep slope to that trigger line. Now, when we took this trade short here, guys, it broke below the swing low, right? There's your breaker pattern short. 48 was the fill. But we had already done our homework and defined that at 14s, right, 76.14, that was where this big move started jumping, right? On Monday morning, we saw crude begin to spike back up. That spike happened at 76.14. So we expect to see crude jump way up, and then you can see here we had our final target there as crude came all the way back down. So that big spike up this morning at the beginning of the day, now, of course, has crumbled back down, and that major support, 76.14, that's exactly what we're hoping for that final target. As you can see, though, we almost got it. Right, we got taken out there at 26s. So almost got all the way down there at 76.14. Nice big winning trade here, guys, at 10.45. Last trade of the morning here. We blew right through our first target. Got our second target filled instead, so we took 3 off at 8.16.24, and then we trailed our stop even more to lock in 22 ticks more. Okay, so 24 plus 22 is 26. I'm sorry, it's 46 times 10 is 460 USD. So guys, total it up, guys. Wonderful, wonderful example of how you can take a loss at the beginning of the morning here and then make all that money back. Guys, if we wouldn't have taken that loss this morning, we would have been 150 ticks big here this morning. But as you can see, total them up, 115 ticks, 1175 for the day. Not a bad day here in the room for 4 contracts. We'll prep for tomorrow now. Tomorrow's Tuesday, May 11th. Now tomorrow, not much news going on. We get 10 o'clock wholesale inventories, 9:30 U.S. Open. We'll also do a webinar tomorrow at 11:30. Okay, so tomorrow, Tuesday and Thursday, we do webinars at 11:30 Eastern Time, so be here for that tomorrow. But tomorrow we have those hearings on the 1,000-point drop, right, that came in the market on the 6th here. Okay, so tomorrow we're going to start seeing Congress hash out what happened in that big stock market drop. This could be a slow day tomorrow. I don't think it will, but it definitely might be. It definitely might be. Depending on what they're talking about in those hearings, we may see people take the sidelines, but I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think most people probably, just for entertainment purposes, will probably watch to find out what actually happened tomorrow. I don't see it actually having some sort of obstacle for getting into the market. So we should be good for tomorrow for volume. And then don't forget, guys, we'll come back tomorrow morning, 7:45 a.m., open things back up. Now, today was obviously an early day for me. I had to go to the doctor's appointment this morning at 11 o'clock, but we'll be back to our normal schedule tomorrow, guys, 7:45 a.m. until about 12:30, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll do webinars tomorrow, 11:30, so webinar tomorrow, Tuesday and Thursday webinars. If you want more information about our entry rules, our patterns, our routine, the beginner's course is recommended for all free trial guests. So if you want to get a good foundation of knowledge, guys, the beginner's course is a good place to get started. And of course, don't forget about our advanced course. The advanced course comes with lifetime access, open code indicators, includes your charts and your market data, and of course, lifetime access to our trade room. And you can get more information there from sales at schooloftrade.com or jump on Skype at SOT Sales. All right, guys, hope the video helps. Another big day in the room. Sorry I had to cut things short early this morning, but we're back to normal times tomorrow. My name is Joseph. We'll see you guys then. Bye-bye for now.